Vacationing in Key Biscayne, Nixon knew Dean had talked to the prosecutors, but he still hoped to appeal to Dean's loyalty not to reveal any more. On Easter Sunday, Nixon called Dean.
Happy Easter! Happy Easter!
And he said he'd been out with the family to Easter Sunday or what have you, and he said, I want you to know, John, you're still my counsel. And I thought to myself, BS, you know, I'm about close to being his counsel now as the man on the moon. And it was just, he just was keeping little feelers out there, and but I made it pretty clear to all the word I was putting back to everybody. I wasn't making any deals. I wasn't interested in any deals.
I think Nixon hoped that he could make a bargain with Dean and say, in effect, you have to protect your president. But the much stronger voice that Dean was hearing was the prosecutor saying, boy, I'm going to nail you to the wall unless you give me all the dirt.
As Dean and other aides scrambled for immunity, rumors swirled about the White House, coming ever closer to the Oval Office. In April, accusations against Haldeman and Ehrlichman dominated the headlines. The two men had protected the president, guarded his privacy, shared his ambitions. But now Nixon would sacrifice his closest aides. The last Sunday in April, he summoned them to Camp David.
The first thing he said to me was, when I went to sleep last night, I prayed that I would not wake up this morning. And he began to really cry. He began to really cry, and I didn't know what to do, because I had just never seen him out of control this way. He finally said, basically, the words have gone, I've forgotten. I went back and made very careful notes so that somewhere I have notes of this conversation. But the gist of it was that the accusations were so serious that he couldn't keep us on. He thought maybe we could stay on, Bob and I, as on a leave of absence or some such form, but he saw that he had to cut it off, that he was going to fire Dean at the same time, that he was going to fire the Attorney General at the same time. At some point, he asked me if there was anything that he could do for me. I said, yeah, I'd like you to explain this all to my kids, because I'm having trouble explaining to them why you would do this. And he didn't respond to that. So we ended up in a hug. We hugged each other, and I could see that he had said everything that he could, and that was the end of it.